sand between my toes. The sun was writing stories on every wave that rose. You wore a faded t-shirt and smiled like movie scenes. That summer felt forever, or so it must have seemed. We shared a melting ice cream. We carved our names in wood. You said you'd write me letters. I said I knew you would. But time is like a Ferris wheel that turns and disappears. And still I hear your laughter across the salt and years, where the summer never ends, where your shadow still pretends that you're walking next to me by the blue and endless sea. We were young and unaware, but our hearts were truly there. Now I live for every breeze, where the summer never leaves. The boardwalk's full of voices, but yours is in my mind. I see you in the seagulls and in the ties that bind. Each year I make the journey to where we once began. The sun still knows our secret, though it slips right through my hands, where the summer never ends, where your shadow still pretends that you're walking next to me by the blue and endless sea. Though the season comes and goes, there's a place my young heart knows, where we kissed beneath the trees, where the summer never leaves. You said you'd be back by 8, so I wore my favorite dress. I fixed my hair the way you like and tried not to look a mess. I'll wait at the corner where we always used to meet, with my shoes a little older, but my heart still skips a beat. If you come, I'll smile again. If not, I'll try pretend that I just miss the time and not the end. The street light flickers slow. A car goes by, not you. I hum the song we danced to once, when the sky was baby blue. I'll wait at the corner till the night has said goodbye, with your name still on a kiss I can't untie. If you come, it won't be late. If not, I'll still just wait, like I did when love was true and I knew you. The bench by Miller still has our initials. The diner still plays bluebird skies. I walk past window panes that shimmer and see your shadow in their light. Your laugh still echoes off the store where we bought that record floor. The town still says your name in streetlights in the rain, and yellow flowers near the gate, and songs the jukebox plays too late. You may be gone and far away, but somehow here you stay. The town still says your name. Mrs. Harper asks if you're still near. I smile and say, not this year. But in the way the sidewalk sigh, it's like you never said goodbye. Some memories don't fade, they just change where they're made. The town still says your name, and though it's not the same, I walk these streets and still believe that love can leave and still not leave. You're part of every frame. The town still says your name. The town still says your name. Summer tied us like a bow, ribbons only we can know. You were laughter in July, I was blush beneath the sky. Though the pages turned away, and you're not here today. Summer tied us like a bow, and I still feel it, soft and slow. We shared a bike, a melting calm. Said I've never felt this known. You gave me seashells in a jar, said they'd sing when we're apart. Now they're silent by my bed, but they're whispers in my head. Summer tied us like a bow. You were never mine to keep, but you gave me dreams to sleep. Summer tied us like a bow. Even if you'll never show, I hold no tears, no grudge, no rain, just warmth that still remains. And as seasons come and go, I'll always know summer tied us like a bow. Thursday night I washed my hair, wore that pink dress you said looked fair. I sat beside the windowsill, the world outside was calm and still. Mama said don't wait too long, but every silence played our song. Bobby never called, though I waited all night long, with the clock hands ticking slow and the radio playing songs. I thought he'd say I miss you, like he promised in July, but Bobby never called, and I never asked him why. I counted every car that passed, each one not you, just like the last. I chewed the phone cord like a wish and dreamed he'd say he missed my kiss. The stars came out, the moonlight fell, but my smile was hard to tell. Bobby never called, though I wore my dancing shoes. Thought we'd talk about the fair and the spark beneath the moon, but the dial stayed as quiet as a promise blown away. And Bobby never called, that summer slipped to gray. Maybe boys forget what girls remember clear, but I still keep that Friday like a song I hold too dear. Bobby never called, but I hope he sometimes thinks of the girl who saved her laughter in a drawer beside her pinks. And though the lines stayed empty and the story never grew, I whisper in the dark, Bobby, I still think of you. To the old oak down the hill. The breeze was warm, the world stood still. He brought a pocket knife and grin and carved our names so deep within. I asked, will it stay forever? You said, even after never. Tree where summer watched us free with sunburns secrets in the breeze. Though autumn changed the view, that tree still knows what's true. Our names on time, just you and me, still whisper from that tree. I pass it now, some years gone by. The branches stretch against the sky. The bark is older, worn and gray, but our two hearts still mark the day. They say young love won't last, but some echoes hold their past. Our names on the tree still smiling quietly through seasons, storms and time. It keeps your name with mine. And though we've grown apart, I feel you in its heart. That summer love we tried to be still whispers from the tree. Even if you've long forgot, even if you moved a lot, I kept my promise tenderly. The one we wrote upon that tree. Our names on the tree still bloom like memory. And in my heart's soft greenery, you'll always live with me. Pink radio at sunset. You laughed at every song they played. We never needed names. We had the waves and soft cliches. A moment like a whisper. You faded with the light, but in every summer station, you're still playing in my night. Your towel touched the edge of mine. You asked if I knew Caroline. We sang along in out of key, and it still means the world to me. No photos, no goodbyes, just a boy and painted skies. Pink radio at sunset. You laughed at every song they played. We never needed names. We had the waves and soft cliches. I never got to ask you if you live nearby or far. But when I hear that jingle, you're still close just where you are. Maybe it was nothing. Maybe it was right. But the sky still holds your color when day gives in to night. Pink radio at sunset, still tuning into you. I'll never know Just one strawberry kiss on a summer night like this, with the fairground lights behind, and your hand warm over mine. I still taste that moment now, though I don't remember how you slipped away like mist after just one strawberry kiss. You had a soda in your hand, I had sand stuck in my shoes. You said I looked like someone who belonged in summer news. We danced beside the carousel to a tune I can't forget. You leaned in like a secret, and I haven't left it yet. I didn't know your last name or the place you had to go, but somehow in that second I knew more than I should know. Just one strawberry kiss, soft and sudden, full of bliss. You didn't say I'll call, you just smiled and left it all. I waved like in a movie and you vanished in the mist, leaving only lips that missed. Sometimes the smallest loves leave the longest trace, like sugar in the breeze or freckles on your face. Just one strawberry kiss, not forever, just like this. You don't need a vow or ring for a memory that still sings. That sweet and stolen moment I still hold inside my fist, my very first almost. Just one strawberry kiss. Dancing past the lemon stand with your cup held in your hand. We didn't have a single plan, but we laughed like we both knew that this night was made for two. With fireflies and marching bands, we were dancing past the lemon stand. You spilled your drink, I spilled a smile. The music played a slower style. You offered me your jacket sleeve and said, just dance, don't ever leave. I didn't know your last name then, but I was yours from 8 to 10. Dancing past the lemon stand, spinning like the summer sand. Our steps were full of sugar rush and hearts that skipped in blushing hush. We didn't care who watched us move, we only cared the sky was blue, and we were dancing past the lemon stand. Paper lanterns lined the trees. We danced between the summer breeze. You twirled me in a halfway dip, then kissed my cheek and bit your lip. You said, let's freeze this little night, but memories don't hold that tight. Now every time I hear a tune, You said let's write a song, just us, with nothing more than gentle trust. The music fades, the fair is gone, but I still dance with you till dawn, forever past the lemon stand. Said my name in the sand like no one ever had. Each letter soft and slow, like a breeze that didn't go. The ocean tried to steal it, but the moment still would stand. He said my name in the sand, and I finally felt tired. We walked beside the fading tide, barefoot hearts nowhere to hide. He looked at me, no need for sound, and traced my name into the ground. I'd heard it in 100 ways, but never like that summer day. Said my name in the sand like it was a lullaby. It danced between the waves, then vanished from the sky. But even when the surf rolls in, I feel his gentle hand. He said my name in the sand, and I'll never bend the stand. Letters gone by morning light, but I still dream of them at night. And though the summer days are past, that single sound will always last. Some names are lost in time, but mine was held like rhyme by someone who just knew what a whisper could do. He said my name in the sand, so fragile, so divine. And though he's just a memory, that moment still is mine. The sea may take the shoreline, but one thing will remain. He said my name in the sand, and I've never been the same. The lights were spinning red and gold, the music loud, the air turned cold. I stood there holding lemonade. You smiled like summer wouldn't fade. You bought a ticket just for one, said the view was worth the run. I watched you rise into the sky, but I couldn't even say goodbye. I memorized your laugh that night, like fireworks and fading light. He waves from the Ferris wheel, too far to know how I feel. The moment passed, I stood so still. He waved and time stood still. Now every year when Ferris slip, and the songs they played still sound the same, but none of them can speak your name. He waved from the Ferris wheel, a boy I didn't dare to steal. Some stories end before they start, but still they echo in your heart. Maybe it was never fate, just a glance that came too late. But I see him when the stars are real, waving from that Ferris wheel. I picked my yellow ribbon bow, the one you liked from weeks ago. My Sunday skirt, a little twirl, a little blush, a sunny girl. Mama said don't run too fast, but summer never wants to last. Sunshine on my Sunday skirt, spinning with my heart that flirts. Every breeze knows I'm in love with someone sent from skies above. Will he be at Maple Street? Will he notice I'm so sweet? Sunshine, please don't let me fall. Let him say I'm cute and all. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I see him leaning by the tree. He turns and waves right back at me. He says, nice bow, I smile and freeze. The butterflies steal all my ease. Sunshine on my Sunday skirt, spinning with my heart that flirts. Every breeze knows I'm in love with someone sent from skies above. Will he be at Maple Street? Will he notice I'm so sweet? Sunshine, please don't let me fall. Let him say I'm cute and all. Da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. Sunshine on my Sunday skirt, spinning with my heart that flirts. Sunshine, please don't let me fall. Let him say I'm cute and all. Da-ba-da-ba-da-da, da-ba-da-ba-da-ba, The last time we held hands, the world felt still and wide. No tears, no no certain words, just fingers trying to hide. We smiled like nothing changed, but everything was planned. And I remember forever the last time we held hands. You talked about your moving day. I nodded like I'd be okay. You joked about the weather too, but I couldn't stop watching you. We walked by where we first had met, and I held tight to not forget the last time we held hands. There's nothing tragic in a wave, but oceans steal the love we gave. Now years have come and flown, but still I understand that some things aren't meant to stay. But we did the best we can, and I'm thankful I still am for the last time we held hands. You didn't hold my hand today. You smiled but looked the other way. We walked but didn't share a song, and every step just felt too long. I asked you something on your mind. You said no, I'm just fine. But I knew it in the wind, in the silence on your skin. The way you let my fingers go, like summer knew it couldn't grow. No goodbye, no warning sign, just the hush of fading time. I knew it in the wind, you weren't mine. The radio played our favorite tune, but you just stared up at the moon. I laughed, you didn't turn your face, and I felt love slip from its place. I knew it in the wind, in the silence on your skin. The way you let my fingers go, like just the hush of fading time. I knew it in the wind, you weren't mine. Love doesn't need a slam or scream. Sometimes it just leaves the dream. I knew it in the wind, though your lips still try to grin. And even if you never say, I felt you drift that August day. I found your name in sand again. The tide had washed it, but not the pain. A seagull cried like old goodbyes, and I just stood beneath the skies. I wrote your name on paper thin, folded dreams I'd held within, but I won't send it, won't pretend. I just need your name again. September winds know how it feels when summer love no longer heals. September letters never fly, they sit in drawers and wonder why. You left when all the stars were new and didn't wait to see them through. I write, I fold, I let them be a quiet grave of memory. You promised soon and then goodbye. I smiled and never asked you why, but every autumn makes it clear you were just the wind that year. September letters never fade, though all their ink has turned to shade. I write you still, though seasons pass, some words aren't meant to last. Still you live in that summer, in the laughter and the sun, in the scent of sea and thunder, when the day has just begun. Though you're gone, I feel no sorrow, only warmth I softly borrow. Still you live in that summer, where our hearts were only one. The boardwalk fades, the signs are new, but I still walk the path with you. The carousel has changed its tune, yet I still hum it every June. I don't chase the past away, it gently visits when it may. Still you live in that summer, in the pages of July, in the freckles on my shoulder, and the way the kites still fly. Though like a whisper in the sky. I found the shell you gave to me, still resting where it used to be. Its spiral holds a distant sound, a tide that turned but stayed around. Some goodbyes don't really part, they just echo through the heart. Still you live in that summer, in the songs I used to play, in the rhythm of the ocean, when the night forgets the day. Even now I smile and wonder if you think of me in thunder. Still you live in that summer, in a golden faraway bay. Love when true will never leave, it becomes the breath we breathe, a part of every breeze and flame, too soft to break, too strong to name. Sorrow, not in pain, but in everything that shimmers when July returns again. And I carry you so gently, not as lost but as a memory. Still you live in that summer, where I found myself again.